Hello everyone, this is another video recipe from me, and this time I don't know if it's really a traditional Italian recipe. I am using mascarpone cheese, which is a traditional Italian cheese, but I wanted to end the semester for my students who are now in finals and are already wrapping up this COVID-19 pandemonium. I wanted to end with a sweet dessert. So I am making today chocolate mascarpone gateau. And it's very, very, very easy to make. Doesn't require much time either. So you can do it while you are studying so that it will cook. And when you're done with your exam, when you're done with your submitting your paper, it will be ready for you. So the mascarpone gateau, what you need, first of all, you need mascarpone, right? So here you have mascarpone cheese. Maybe if I put it this way, it would be better. Mascarpone cheese. One package, the small package, not the big package. You also need some whipped cream, whipped cream cheese. And I will give you the measurements later. Then, of course, you need eggs, 4 of them, whole. You need both the white and the yolk. Then you need chocolate chips. I use dark chocolate chips, and this is a package. I only need 200 grams of chocolate chips, and each package contains a little bit more than that, 283 grams. So just imagine like 2/3 of this. Then, of course, you need sugar. And to be exact, you need half a cup of sugar. And finally, you need 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour. In terms of whipped cream cheese, you need 1/3 of a cup. Yes, 1/3 of a cup of whipped cream cheese. So the first thing you need to do is to make sure that all the ingredients are at room temperature. That would make it easier for you to whip and to prepare the dough that goes into the oven. And the oven should be preheated at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you have the mascarpone cheese out of the fridge for about, I want to say, an hour or so, it will be softer. So it will be easier to work. And same thing for the whipped cream cheese. So I put the whipped cream cheese, which is this one, and the mascarpone cheese here, and it's pretty soft. So now I work it a little bit, and because it's been out, as you can see, it's pretty soft. I don't even need a big, the mixer, the stand-in mixer. Then the chocolate, I have to microwave it so that it melts. And I usually microwave it at increments of 30 seconds per time so that it doesn't burn. And after that, I pour the chocolate into the cream cheese. And I'm a chocolate addict. I eat chocolate, especially dark chocolate. It's my absolute favorite thing to snack on. And so I am very, very careful that all of the melted goodness that's in here needs to go into the cream cheese, into the bowl. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job. So I am now incorporating the melted chocolate into the cheese. There you go. After that, I incorporate the eggs one at a time. One at a time. You have to be careful when you stir the eggs because they tend to slip. So that's why it's better to do it one at a time so that it doesn't really go all over the place as you energetically whip it. I incorporate the second egg same. I slowly whisk it in. You will see that the batter will be a little liquid, which is what you want. And this is not a heavy floured dessert either. So it will look quite and feel to the stirring quite soft. Third egg. And finally the fourth egg. Now that the batter is nice, you can add the sugar. And you do it little by little, not all together. Same thing, you don't want the sugar to go all over the place. And you want it to be evenly incorporated. So I would say for a half a cup of sugar, I mean, you can add it in 4 batches. And 4. This is done. See, nice and soft. See how soft the batter is? It's not very thick, and this is the way it should be for this. Finally, you add a little bit of flour. Again, you don't want to put it all together because otherwise it crumbles. Some people would say you should sift it. You probably should. Unfortunately, I don't have the sifter thing. Yeah, I don't have it. It's one of the kitchen gadgets that I miss. And I remind you, this is 1/3 of a cup. I really like chocolate gateaus or chocolate cakes that are flourless or with very little flour. Because again, it is enhancing the flavor of chocolate. And this is ready. Now I have to take a pan, a 9-inch pan. Of course, I have to grease it because I want then the cake to come out. And I'm using one of those marvelous things and make a huge mess of it. Now that the batter is ready, I can pour it in the greased pan. And here it is, ready to go into the oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go. Into the oven, my friend. And see you in about 40 minutes. So fingers crossed. After 40 minutes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, the cake is out of the oven and it looks nice. Now, I can't really slice it right now because it needs to cool off. Actually, you want to put it in the fridge for about an hour or so that it really cools down, because the consistency is a little bit like cheesecake. So, this is the mascarpone gateau, and I hope this sweetens your deal and sweetens your final week. I am more than happy for all of my students who are graduating this semester, and I will be there at commencement whenever at the end of August they fix the date, and I can't wait to see my students back on campus. And hang in there, guys. COVID-19 will not have the best of us. Thank you.